What are some of the things in these programs that you do with all these leaders globally? And especially, you mentioned the global pandemic earlier. It sometimes that's put a heightened awareness on what is uncertain right now and what leaders can do and not do in their own internal struggle that they might be having, of their own imposter syndrome, not being able to stay up with the market, company growing too rapidly, their own addiction issues. So what is it you're doing now in using many of these things that you have learned through your own personal life in your practice with these leaders? And how are you incorporating these skills that you've learned from so many masters into these leaders that you're helping train through uncertainty?
Great question. So obviously, pre-COVID, leaders could stay in what I would term traditional leadership, the linear space, left brain, hard skills. And most leaders have done extensive training to stay in that space. But few would look at the non-linear soft skills, which seems to be the buzzword at the moment, which is quite ironic because they're hardly anything but soft. And there was more impetus for the more linear style of leadership versus the non-linear. COVID occurs. Although there's a viral pandemic going on, there's also a fear pandemic going on, mainly fueled by the media. And so it's unprecedented. It's thrown leaders into uncertain territory. And if they haven't done the inner work on themselves, then they have difficulty in being able to, how do I navigate that uncertainty? It's unprecedented, the level of mental health. Mental health used to be a kind of like a compliance issue. Yeah, we'll look at it. We have to look at it for our employee base, but nobody talks about mental health at the most senior level, which is where I don't. And so I feel for these leaders because high majority, there's a lot of little boys, little girls running businesses, running countries, running organizations that haven't done the work, and they're now being forced to do the work because of the inability to know how to navigate uncertainty. And so uncertainty is my domain. Spirituality for me is about trusting the unknown as much as the known. Mm-hmm. What would you be capable of if you could trust the unknown as much as the known? Why are we so hell-bent on knowing stuff? I'm more interested in waking up of a morning and learning what I don't know.
And that's so true. I mean, trusting the unknown versus the known. And obviously you have had a lot of experience in your life that you've had to step into the unknown, because not many people have even been in that space to know what to do.